Noah, looking at the recent performances, do you feel the struggles are more mental, perhaps hesitation in key moments, or is it more of a physical execution with sharpness on the pitch?
No, I don't. I don't feel it should be physical. I think we're all in great shape. We train very hard, and I think we have a good team in terms of physicality. So I don't think it's about that. I don't think it's about the physical side of it.
Next, go to Dan.
Hey, no, obviously last time you were up in Foxborough, the result didn't go your way. How do you guys try to remedy that with New England coming over and you're looking for a little revenge from that loss?
Yeah, of course, that wasn't a good performance, especially in the first half of that game. So, I think it's something we need to do better, and especially, like we said, considering the last, especially the last performance against Philadelphia, that's first and foremost something we need to do better.
Next, we go to Gary.
You're saying it's not exactly a physical situation when you and your team have slow starts. Could it be more of a mental one? Even though you've done, your coach and your players have done some great training on the pitch, but then when the game starts, things go a little bit off kilter. It may not be that one thing, but can you, discuss to us what is the thing that keeps the team from being in sync?
Well, that's a good question. I think, of course, if I knew all the answers, then we will hopefully be winning every game. But no, I think we had some bad starts, like you say, but we also had some very good starts. So I think that's the problem. I would say that the consistency hasn't been there. Like we had some very good results, and with that also some very good starts of the game. Like especially in the home games, that we start very well and on the front foot, and then we had some, like you said, very bad starts as well. So I think it's the consistency, like the whole performances over in general hasn't been consistent enough.
Next, go to JJ.
Noah, last year you guys went through a pretty bad streak towards the end of the season. Now you guys are going through another slump. What did you guys learn from last year to make sure that last year's slump doesn't happen this year?
No, I think we have a close group that, like you said, a lot of the guys have been here together. I think that helps going through last year with a lot of ups and downs, like you said as well. So I think having a group that's stayed together for some time, and then of course we hopefully we can change this trend that's been the last couple of games.
Everyone, we have time for two more questions with Noah. First, we go to Dan.
Hey, Noah. Just to go back about this past Saturday's game. What was the difference with Philadelphia on how they were able to take advantage, and what can you do, to use that information to improve yourself for the rest of the season?
No, like I mentioned before, it was very disappointing. I think, and also like I said before, I think everyone wants to. We are so determined to win these games that maybe it becomes like a kind of lock up, like that we want to win so badly that we start forgetting what we actually have to do on the pitch to win the game. That you think you have to run and fight. That's the basic thing. But if you only think about that and not what we actually have to do in the game, then I think. To follow, like you said, if then we just forget the match plan, what we have to do, then we won't win. I think the running and the fighting, that has to be the basics, but then we also have to don't forget how to actually play the game to win it. I think that's the key.
And we'll finish up with JJ.
No, you've been here for a while. Going into this match, obviously the goal for the team is to win the game. But what are some personal things that you feel that you need to improve on to help that happen on the pitch?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last thing.
What are some things that you can do personally to help the team achieve the victory?
No, I think obviously there's a lot of things I want to improve, and when we lose and when we concede goals, then especially us as defender have the responsibility for that. So I think we all have to take responsibility, and including myself, that if we concede goals or if we lose the games, then you have to look what can you do better, and that's what I try to do every game. I think that's what all the guys try to do every game to see what can we do better. Now it's last couple of games conceded a few set piece goals, so I think that's something we have to look at and see how can I personally and us as a group do better in those situations to see if there's something we can do to prevent that.